Matt, did you have something next?
Yes, I do. We've only got a few minutes left. And so, I have to ask the most important question of the day, and that is, do you believe in time travel?
um,
Because I'm asking
uh,
this for a very specific reason.
okay.
And the specific reason is I always like to ask if you could go back in time and visit the younger version of yourself and give them advice on, maybe something to avoid, something that they should focus on early on, something that you wish the younger version of you, maybe 5 years ago, would be able to do. Because eventually, if we do crack the time travel thing, we can always go back, listen to these, and then go back and tell younger you, this is what older you said. But for those
Okay.
who don't, maybe they can learn from, what you would tell yourself.
Okay. And this is considering that I wouldn't be destroying the timeline, right?
Yes, this is a parallel pocket universe or something. I don't know.
Timeline intact.
Yes. Thank you for going down that route, because that just
Yeah. Okay. And one thing I'd probably tell myself is to network a lot more. It's something that I picked up a lot later in life, and I only realized its value much later on. I think networking is super important because it gives you a pool of people that you can actually draw immense amounts of information from, a pool of like-minded people that can actually push you. And I know there's this quote that you're like the average of the 5 people that you hang out with and whatnot. But I really feel that by networking more with people who have done incredible things, you end up learning so much more, and it kind of pushes the bar of your awareness in so many different aspects that you would have never thought about before. And it just helps you grow so much faster. And that's something that we really believe in. I personally really believe in that. It's not about where you are; it's how quickly can you grow to where you want to be. And I think that networking is a huge lever in that aspect. So yeah, definitely network a lot more.
Yeah,
Could
that's
not
good
agree more.
advice. But in the engineering space, there's a lot of people who don't like to talk to other people. They're like, social interaction is very bad. So any quick advice on maybe, what they could do to network?
Um, I think one great tip here would be to just attend a lot of engineering conferences. It's a great place for networking with a lot of like-minded people. Typically, engineers don't like networking because it's like speaking in different languages to people who can't understand the language you're speaking, right? But at these conferences, the great thing is that you get to meet engineering folks at different levels, right? You get to meet product engineering folks who have done engineering before but are now in the product domain and thinking a lot more about product. You get to meet sales engineering folks, that are now just focused on selling software and using their engineering skills to actually do great demos, or automate things in the sales pipeline. You get to meet leadership folks that are thinking about what are the best practices for some of the engineering processes that you already follow internally, and what could you potentially do to actually improve those processes. So I think conferences are one of the best places because there's a lot of great ice breaking that happens over there, because you're typically in a setting where there's a great engineering topic. You're talking to people about something that you already have some understanding of. There's a great place to ask questions, and people are very open to actually interacting with you and answering your questions. So that would be my tip for networking.
That's a great one. Is there, I guess, one just very small follow-up, is there a particular conference that is a standout favorite of yours, whether past or future, that you're looking forward to?
I think in Bangalore, India, there used to be DroidCon that I would pretty much ardently attend every single year. But lately, the FOSS conference has also been really good in that aspect, and I'm really looking forward to that one.
Nice. Very cool.